Farm Guy here, and this is the Lizard Diamond by Rally Christie 1, Vanquish 081, and VRS Modding Sur on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Rock Crawl map for this test and demonstration of this quirky, I can see right through, this quirky, interesting model of semi-truck. Yes, so where do we find it? Under trucks. And there it is, $115,000, 15 slots on console, 480 to 1,530 horsepower, 600 liters of fuel, 55 mile per hour top speed, 8.7 tons. So engines, we have quite a number of engine options. 480 horsepower, 720, 1130, and the 1530 horsepower engine, which would add $25,000 to the price. Wheel brands: Lizard, Trelleborg, Nokian, DXI, which is new to me. I have not seen that before on any mod that I know of. And then back to Lizard. So Trelleborg, Nokian, DXI, Lizard. Those are the only choices. You can't choose anything in between. So it is what it is there. Vinyl, no. We have horses. Nice. A ray, or looks like lightning bolts actually. Vinyl graffiti, we have like a skull type of pirate skull thing going on there. Lots of skulls. Right. And cals. Yep, looks like flames actually. And then tribal, all right. And then no, horses look good, so let's go with the horses. Main color, that's the top part. So we have custom colors up here. We can make it yellow. What is it called? That lime yellow. $3,000 for that. Let's go with turquoise. $3,000 for that. Okay. Design color is the color on the bottom. We can make that chrome. $15,000 for chrome. Wowzers! Lime only costs $3,000, and that's a metallic. So let's go with lime. Interior, we can choose any one of these colors, $200. It changes the accents inside, if you can see there. Let's change it to orange, so you can see. There we go. The vinyl color, the color of the vinyl, we can change that. Let's see, what if we change, oh, chrome, but that costs, chrome is expensive. Let's go with yellow. $0 for yellow, interesting. Rim color, let's choose pink, and $50 to change the rim color. Nice. And license plates. Okay, so let's hop in and turn on our help window. Now, some of you might say, I want more options. Me, on the other hand, I like having a nice, simple truck with no options, really. Here's the interior. We got the big, nice, big Lizard logo inside. This is obviously not, I have a modified version we're going to test out. But there we have it there. We have lights, which the lights are pretty nice. This, as I said, this is a base model with the 480 horsepower. So the kind of an interesting, the cab suspension. I'm guessing the cab is elevated because to give it extra cushioning for bumps and so forth. It does move around a little bit, quite a bit when you're turning, and looks very stable here just by itself. We have signals, brake lights, reverse lights, no beacons. And as you see, no other things. Horn. A nice proper horn. So, performance. That's about it. We have a CVT transmission, as you can see here, which normally outperforms the manual transmissions. So, fairly maneuverable, being fairly short, and yes, a good turning radius. I've hooked up the base game trailer here. We're going to fill it with rocks and have a bit of a ride around, and then we're going to test this one out as well as a souped up version. So yes, we have the base version here, the 480 horsepower, and I did notice with the it seems to be kind of twisting a little bit under load, although it seems to be doing okay. Well, let's turn off that light, signal light. I always leave the signal lights on. Must be a Canadian thing. So, seems to perform fairly well with a load of rocks, with only the 480 horsepower engine. So, I won't bore you much further with this. And actually, as a matter of fact, we can turn the help window off because we're not going to need that. So, what do we got here? So, for comparison's sake, and we have a tricked out 1535 horsepower version here with the twin Wilson trailers loaded with fertilizer, which is the heaviest product I can fit in these particular trailers. So we're going to give it the old torture test up this hill, and I have to say acceleration is a bit normal, and I say that not in a good way. I guess it seems to be okay. There's quite a bit of weight, mind you, but it is a 1500 horsepower truck we're talking about here, although it is powering up this hill quite well. So maybe the acceleration is not there, but the pulling power seems to be doing quite well. So it's not gonna blast you like a rocket up anything, but it's slowing down quite a bit now. I would have expected a little bit better performance out of 1500 horsepower than that. However, we will still test out. Oh, and notice the top speed is 62 miles per hour. We're going to test out the brakes here right now, and it's not bad. Definitely adequate. Right, so wrong way. Okay. Now with just a plain Jane 480 horsepower with 59,000 liters of rocks. Still with the CVT transmission, so let's see how she fares. See, I noticed it tends to twist a bit under load. You can see it's just a little bit unstable. Pulling a big load, so I'm not sure. Oh, somehow I've touched the. Oh, I pooched the test. I touched the brake for some reason. Oddly enough, not on purpose. Right. So, yeah. Well, meet me at the top of the hill. So, we made it. As much as I did things to really hamper or handicap its climb, it actually did perform quite well. So I'm actually very impressed with its performance, despite all the things I was doing to hamper its progress. So whilst we're up here, we're gonna take it down the hill. Notice the 55 mile per hour top speed. So the engine size, and we're gonna hit the binders right now, and very nicely stops. So no problem with the brakes with either engine. And actually, I kind of this is a really nice option for a vehicle. It has a little bit of a quirkiness when a little twistiness when under load, which may or may not become annoying, depending on how much of a load you're pulling and what the situation is. So might need a bit of a tweak. However, the simplicity of the model and the horsepower options, I think, compensate for that slight glitch, if you call it anyways. But there you have it, the Lizard Diamond, a nice interesting mod by Rally Christie 1, Vanquish 081, and VRS Modding Sur on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. I'm Louie Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.